live. All right, so what did I do? Matt, good to go, baby. Good to go. Got a mic right here. Good to go, baby. Baby. I heard that somewhere. Baby. I don't know where. I think one of my kids used to say it, maybe. I don't know. But I will act like I'm on camera, so take. Today we're going to add 1 minute tree poses in order to tap into what I titled Real Balance. And real balance is about tapping into oneness, not the physical balance. Physical balance is, in a roundabout way, an illusion. Yeah. True. In regards to yogic philosophy. So, if you're in the tree when we do them, and you're like this, and you're gonna fall, don't be an illusion and think, I just lost my balance. Nope. Because when you fall and you're one with everything, boom, you never lost your balance. Because that is acceptance. And when you accept, boom, you tap into this realization that you're one with everything. This is everything. Everything in here is everything. Everything that's all existence. Now, of course, technically it would be things outside of that, but let's forget about that because language ruins this whole thing. I'm talking about everything for eternity. So let's say we can capture eternity. I understand eternity will still be outside the capture, but let's just say we did. You're here. When you think you're separate from everything, then you think you lost your balance. Therefore, you did lose your balance in the sense that you think you're separate. Therefore, you're in the illusion that you're separate, and you feel like you lost your balance. But when you know you're everything, and with everything, you're not losing your balance. So you're here. You're not separate. You're here. You're not separate. This is everything. When you fall, everything falls with you. So you're in, capital B, balance. You're in this experience. Again, language ruins that entire experience because it's an experience. Can't be explained. And I do know one thing, I can't talk this morning. I'm like, I don't think I talked this morning. I haven't talked yet. These are my first words. It's a difficult understanding to explain because it's an experience. I keep on saying this because it's so important. Because once you use language, you divide yourself within that existence, giving you the illusion that you're separate. Therefore, you're not going to understand that you're everything. You have to experience it. It's an enlightenment. So, 1 minute tree pose in the beginning. 1 minute tree pose at the end. Well, tree poses at the end. And then, boom. And we're going to do the sun salutations like always. Always do a sun salutation. I've been doing sun salutations for 364 days in a row. I missed one day a long time ago because I tried to change up something. Didn't work out because my camera's cheap. I did like sitting poses and my feet were out like this. My feet look like real long. Not my feet, my legs. I'm like, okay, can't do that one again. And I thought, I'll do sun salutations later. I didn't do it. But mountain pose, 2 sun salutations, and then into the standing meditation. Tree pose. So I'm not going to do the typical movements that we usually do, which is going down to the sitting pose. We're going to skip that for a while. So, mountain pose, shoulder width apart. Feet are shoulder width apart. Toes go up. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted. You find my clock. Arms are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, and lengthen up. So think of a string on top of the head. Pull yourself up. Pull all the bones up like, I don't know what that would be. That's your bones. And then let the bones sit on top of each other. By finding that balance that allows the bones to sit on top of each other, and allowing the skeleton to stand as if you were just your skeleton. So don't worry about how it looks. Find that spot. Become that balance. You're not going to balance your body. You're going to become the balance. And then you let that balance transfer to the mind. And then letting the mind and body become balance. Yoga is when the mind and body connects. The mind and body connects and becomes one because they both become balance. You're just going to focus on the breathing. Think of nothing else. 100% focus on the breathing. You do that by focusing on the belly. As you inhale and exhale, the belly expands, goes in. Just watch that, not controlling it. You're just letting go and watching it. Or bring your focus to the nose and watch the air go in and out. Now, we're going to do the tree pose. We're going to do it for a minute. Minutes. We're going to do it for a minute each. And if you sway, you go back and forth, that's part of it. In the tree, you don't want to be firm. Yeah. Everyone says be firm. A firmness is being able to go with the flow. If you're a stick, firm stick, and you don't go with the flow, you're not going and doing yoga. You're going to break. More like a twig that goes. A tree that can, the wind blows it and you go down and come up. It doesn't break. A tree that's firm, the wind blows, it'll break. If it's flexible, it'll go. And that's what you want to do because you're realizing you're one. You're going with the flow. You're going with the oneness. You're going with the balance. You are balanced. Even when you think you're not. When you think you're separate and you're going, you're like, man, I'm not balanced. That's balance, man. It's an experience. So 1 minute. I think I'm going to hold my phone in my hand, or maybe not, I don't know, figure it out. So, find that balance. Left foot goes up, it goes into the left side of the leg, knees back, shoulders are square. Stay here, stay balanced. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Lock the fingers, point the fingers. This is just a symbolic hand gesture. Take the left thumb and place it over the right thumb. Technically, you go up, and as you go up, you inhale. And so you're going back and forth, up and down. It's okay, that's where you are. Accept it. Pop into balance, or put your hand on the wall. So 1 minute, focusing on the breathing. Find that spot where the skeleton is just standing, as if you were just your skeleton. And you're going to focus. So my instructor that I learned yoga from a long time ago always said, when the mind is still, the body is still. So focus on the breathing. Thing popped up on my computer. Don't show again. %, focus on the breathing. And then bring the arms down, thumbs to the heart center. and back to mountain pose. If you need to, shake it out. Put a lot of pressure on your foot. And then the other side, same thing. Right foot goes up. The bottom of the foot goes inside of the left leg. Knees back. Shoulders are square. Palms together. Lock the thumbs. Pointers. What do you know what those fingers are called? I do, but I can't think. Then arms are up. Inhale. Line up. Focus on the breathing. Find that balance that threads through. Become like a tree that can go back and forth. Don't want to become too firm. Firmness is not strength. Firmness is not firmness. Firmness is when you're able to become flexible or go with the flow. I messed that all up. And just focus on the breathing, finding that balance, tapping into that balance, becoming the balance. Body's not becoming balanced. Rather, you are realizing you are balanced. You're one. You're not separate. So if you're going up and down, you are balanced. Whoa. See, I almost fell. You couldn't see it, but I felt it. Whoa. Almost fell again. Then palms down. Boom. Shake it out some. Stuff keeps on popping up on my computer. Chicago Times. All right, shake it out. Feet shoulder width apart. Now you need a mountain pose. 2 sun salutations. Focusing on the breathing. Don't worry about how to do the sun salutations. I'm going to lead you through them, but you want to make sure you're keeping the line of balance as you move through them. Therefore, when you're going into a pose and you're going as deep as you can, make sure you're as deep as you can as if you're staying in the line of balance. So physically, you may be able to go further. But if you go further and you lose your balance, then you're not doing yoga. If you go further and your mind starts saying, hey, I don't know if I should do, you're not doing yoga. You want to stay in that balance, that comfort zone. And then when you're going into the next pose, will be a closing pose. Getting all the air out, exhaling slowly, keeping the line of balance. And the next pose, open pose, inhale. Next pose, closing pose, exhale. And I'll lead you through these. Don't worry about how to do them. Mount pose, finding that spot. Coming, capital B balance. Now palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push the arms out, keep the line of balance. Up and back, inhale slowly. Inhale as much as you can. Focusing on the breathing. And then exhale, as you exhale, you hinge forward from lower back. Reaching out, back is straight, palms go to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down, forehead's going to the knees, get all the air out, all the air leaves. Then release the breathing. And then just watch yourself breathe. Now you are pulling yourself in and down, forehead's going to the knees. But once you're settled, you're becoming balanced. And all that effort of pulling yourself in and down dissolves, it leaves. And just watching yourself breathe. Now, you're not trying to force the body not to pull yourself in and down. Rather, you're just accepting. Once you accept, boom, you're becoming one with the pose. So you're going to let go of effort. You let go of trying. You just accept where you are. Palms to the sides of the feet. Left leg is back into a low lunge. With a low lunge, top of the foot to the floor, the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, back is arching. Inhaling, inhale as much as you can. And then exhale. And then just watch your natural breath. Watch yourself breathe. Keeping a line of balance, accepting where you are. So when he's cooking something, breakfast time, what time is it? Oh, it's got to be like 5:45. And it doesn't really smell good. Doesn't smell good. So curl the toes under and knee goes up. High lunge, settling the high lunge, keeping that line of balance, then moving it down the dog. I mean, it smells okay. It smells like a breakfast, but I don't know. Arms are straight, legs are straight, pushing into the pose, no tension in the neck. Elbows to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor. Exhale all there out. Then just release the breathing. Watch yourself breathe. Find the spot where the skeleton is just standing, even in the downward dog. Just like the mountain pose. No effort. All that dissolves. You're just watching yourself breathe. Now you're going to keep the line of balance as you move into the upper dog. So you're going to inhale as you move into the upper dog. So you're dropping down to the knees and the chest. Finding that line of balance, going with the line of balance. And then slide up. Tops of the feet are to the floor, palms are to the floor. And just watch yourself breathe. Coming one. All that effort and all that straining, all that dissolves. Now, of course, if you feel it a little bit, that's where acceptance comes in. And then, boom, you accept it. Become balanced. And then back to downward dog, pushing into it. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Get all there out, all there, knees, pushing, and then find that spot right where you feel like, hey, I shouldn't go any further. Arms are straight, legs are straight, no tension in the neck, head dangles. Just watching yourself breathe. This is all a meditation. One meditation, and you continue the meditation off the yoga mat. Now left foot is up, between the hands into a low lunge. With a low lunge, up the foot to the floor, the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, back is arching, head is up. And just watch yourself breathe. You're watching, you're not choke breath. You're not trying. Just feel the balance in the low lunge, becoming one with the balance. I keep on thinking, I'm going to tell you what I keep on thinking. Edner Casey Foundation. It's in Virginia Beach. I used to go to it when I was younger. For some reason, I keep on thinking about it. Now curl the toes under, knee goes up, high lunge. Settle on the high lunge. Keep that line of balance as you move into the standing forward bend. And then go into the standing forward bend. Palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Put yourself in and down, get all there out, all there, knees. And then just release the breathing. And watch yourself breathe. Arms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Inhale as much as you can. Turn the palms out, push the air down and out. Keep the line of balance. Palms are going together, thumbs to the heart center, and another sun salutation. Keep the line of balance. Watch yourself breathe. Inhale. Then exhale. As you exhale, you hinge forward, reaching out. Back is straight, really reaching out. Palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down, get all there out, and then boom, come one with the pose. All the effort and the trying dissolves. You're just watching yourself breathe. The palms to the sides of the feet, left leg is back into a low lunge. Low lunge, so the foot is to the floor, knees to the floor, hips are square, back is arching, inhaling, and then release the breathing. And watch yourself breathe. What time is it? Man, somebody's cooking something, man. It's starting to give me a headache. Then crunches under, knee goes up. High lunge. Keep the line of balance. Exhale. Downward dog. Pushing into it. Really push into it. I gotta shut this door. I don't know what homeboys eat. But then you just slide into the upper dog. Drop down to the knees and the chest. Slide up. Touch the feet to the floor. Palms are to the floor. Keep the line of balance, and then release the breathing. And watch yourself breathe. Then back to downward dog. Exhale. Pushing into it. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Really, really, really push into it. Find that spot. Don't go past the spot, but you still want to make sure you're pushing. And then the effort of pushing dissolves, and you become one with the pose. It's all one. Once you realize your oneness, you are oneness. You are yoga. You are capital B balance. All that effort is illusion. It's part of the oneness. Or at least part of the tool to get the oneness. And then the lunge. Bring the left foot between the hands, top of the foot to the floor, knees to the floor, hips are square, back is arching, head is up. And then just watch yourself breathe. Control the toes under, knee goes up, high lunge. Keep the line of balance. As you move into the standing forward bend, you keep the line of balance. Wherever that is for you, no matter how it looks. Put yourself in and down, get all the air out. Come one with the pose. Palms together, reach out, up and back. Inhale. And then turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. Exhale. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. You're going to go to mountain pose. Now, mountain pose, we're going to do the tree, 2 trees, 1 minute each. Keeping that line of balance. Very important. I keep on saying it because it's so important. The line of balance is where you're standing as a tree and you're going with the flow. Make sure you go with the flow. Even if that means you're here, foot goes down, foot goes down. Don't think I'm not balanced. You are balanced because you're one with all existence. Therefore, if you're doing that, everything's going with you. You are balanced. Don't mistake the feeling of not being balanced as not being balanced. Okay. So feet shoulder width apart, toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can. Each toe twists the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted. 1 minute each. I'm a watch, stopwatch. And now bring the left foot up. Right when we begin to go on 1 foot, that's when I start the timer. Left foot is up, bottom of the foot goes into the side of the right leg, knees back, shoulders are square, palms together, lock the thumbs, point the first fingers, thumbs to the heart center, arms go up, inhale, and do the best you can, accept, and just watch yourself breathe. Think of nothing else. Become the line of balance. Don't try to be somewhere. Don't judge yourself. All those things are barriers between the mind and body, and they will prevent the mind and body from becoming one, which will prevent you from experiencing yoga. Whoa. Look, I almost fell just on time. Palms together and shake it out. Then you go to mountain pose. Get settled. Find that line of balance in the mountain pose. And then right foot is up. Bottom of the right foot goes inside of the left leg. Knees back, shoulders square, palms together. Lock the fingers. Point the middle fingers. Left thumb is over the right, thumbs to the heart center, arms them up, go up, inhale. Just do the best you can, acceptance. Just watch yourself breathe. Even during the pose, if you have to adjust yourself, you adjust. You might have to bend the knee slightly. Sometimes you got to dig the toes into the ground. You got to find that balance where the skeleton stands. As if you were just your skeleton. It's there. Just got to find where's that. Got to locate it. Arms go down, thumbs to the heart center, and release. And check it out if you need to. Now you're going to go to mountain pose. Mountain pose, we're going to do a 3-minute meditation. So you're kind of like, okay, the tree pose was going to be harder than the mountain pose. Just the way it is. Of course, I know that's the illusion and all that, but I got to talk in this illusion with the words of illusion. But you're going to be in a mountain pose. Feet are shoulder width apart, toes go up, so the toes, knees bent, hips are tilted, arms are relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Keep that line of balance. Become that line of balance. Then let that balance transfer to the mind, and the mind and body dissolves, and you're going to watch yourself breathe. Very important. You're not going to control it. Once you try not to control it, you're not doing yoga. You're just going to let go and watch it. And then you get to a spot of saying, hey, am I watching it? Or am I controlling it? And it's all natural. And what'll happen is your mind will wander. And for 1 minute, you might be thinking about how homeboy's cooking some nasty stuff. I don't know what he's cooking. Actually, it doesn't smell that bad. I'm just joking. It's just not something I want to smell while I'm doing yoga. It does kind of stink a little bit. But anyways, you'll be thinking about something like that. Or you'll think about your job, or work, kids, whatever, money, your bank account. Wonder why you got negative $4 in the bank. That happens to me all the time. What do you mean you can't take my credit card? I got too much dollars in there. And I go, look, oh, negative 4. Sorry. Do I get to put all the groceries back, or can somebody else do it? All right, so you may be thinking, that's my point. And then you realize, hey, I'm not watching myself breathe. Just bring your focus back to the breathing. It's natural. It'll happen again. Bring your focus back to the breathing. Don't judge it. Don't get like, man, I can't do it. No, it's all natural. Then over time, what happens is you shorten up those times. You do it for a minute, 30 seconds, 20, 10. Sometimes you won't do it. Sometimes you won't do it for weeks, every day. Then one day you might do it the whole time. You can't just control the monkey mind. You can't control it, because once you control it, it becomes the monkey mind. So 3 minutes. Focus on the breathing. Pay attention to the belly. Watch yourself inhale, exhale. You can't speak. Or bring your focus to the nose. Watch the air go in and out. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Namaste. That's it. That is number 364. One more to go. Tomorrow will be 365. It's a long journey. But I did it every day. It became natural. It became part of my day. It wasn't something that I was not going to do. So what happened accidentally is that it just became part of my day. Like waking up. It's part of waking up. Part of waking up and taking a shower, brushing your teeth. I mean, I take a shower every day, brush my teeth every day. I'm doing yoga every day. I haven't missed one day for 364 days. Knock on wood, first week. So I had to make people live below me, and then below that, and then below that, and then below that. Not that far. But anyways, I will see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So namaste, peace and love.